Hello, everyone. Insurancenick here from Laidman Insurance Agency, and I gotta share a quick story. So yesterday, I get home and my daughters told me that our dog got out. So, of course, when I found this out and found out that she actually chased another dog down the street, that somebody was actually being a responsible dog owner, walking their dog down the street on their leash. Our dog was just trying to run up because she was excited and she wanted to play. So I had to put out this humble post of saying, hey, look, we're sorry, and we never want anybody to feel like anybody is in a scared scenario or a situation. And in doing so, what I wanted to do is I also wanted to kind of recap what's happened to us and what our experience is over here at Laidman Insurance over the last year. You see, this past year we paid almost $500,000 out on dog bite claims in households. I mean, that is more common than having a house fire. Even, I don't, it just is, it blows my mind, and even some of the circumstances that have occurred. So I put together a quick blog that I wanted to go through today and kind of just cover some of the topics. And I just did some research online, and I just wanted to share this information out to those that either you're an animal owner or you're thinking about getting a puppy. And there's some nice tips in here that looking back in our ownership of our animals, I thought would be very helpful, at least when we were young puppy owners as well. So I want to jump into that. You can find this blog on our website as well, because all that information is being loaded out there on top of it, including this video. So real quick, there's 8 tips on how to stop your dog from biting others. Now, I know it sounds crazy to see something like that and being very blunt and forward, but as I said, we paid a $500,000 in claims last year for dog bites. So this is a real situation. So, of course, the first one is dog obedience training. Just being able to take some simple commands. There are a lot of local dog obedience programs that are in our area. Take advantage of them. Call your local city hall. They know some good preferred programs as well if you don't know where to reach out, or go to any of your downriver group pages or your Facebook pages and ask for recommendations. So a lot of great programs that will help you be able to just give some simple commands and control circumstances or situations that arise. Socialize your puppy. Last year we went to a craft show, and at that it was an outdoor craft show. It was very large, and I saw this gentleman walking a small puppy around, and everything, the noise and the people and everybody petting him. And he said he's done this now for 13 different dogs, and in fact, that gentleman actually trained puppies for individuals because everybody loves how mild-mannered the animals are, and I can understand that. When you socialize your puppy at a very young age, that will allow them to not be overly excited and will handle stressful situations as well much better. Confidence in your puppy, which also comes from the same circumstance, loud noises. So when they're young and little, they're reaffirming that everything is okay because there's loud noises around or whatever. Our dog is terrified of fireworks, and I know there's a lot of animals that are terrified of fireworks and thunder, and some of those situations cannot be overcome. But at the same token, exposing them at a very young age as a puppy and giving them positive reinforcement will have a better impact on them socially in the long run. If you know that your dog is a very timid dog or a very scared dog, pay attention to their demeanor. That will give you another opportunity to deflect or avoid a high stressful circumstance or situation and putting them in a very uncompromised position. Obviously, positive reinforcement, and it just goes with standard training for any animal for that matter. And be responsible. Always have your dog on a leash. Don't be like we were yesterday. Our dog actually bolted out the front door, so there wasn't even any time to put her on a leash. We always walk her on a leash, but she got away from us, and that obviously should be a leash your dog and lock them up. So that's something we ourselves are very guilty of on that note. But just making sure that you've got them on a controlled leash environment. And if you have a dog that happens to be very nervous or skittish or may even show signs of aggression, make sure that you properly identify that. Notify others around the area, notify with signs around your home, and just keep it posted. And finally, take your dog to the vet. Give them good care. The more they're exposed to the vet and the groomers, they're obviously going to have interaction with other people than just yourself, and that's also going to be very good on their demeanor. So hopefully these tips helped you when looking at 2020 this year and even going forward after that. But I just wanted to share this because dog bites are a real thing. It's a real situation. It is something that is happening right now to families in our area. As I said, we've spent $500,000 in dog claims for last year. And we want to let you know that that's a real thing, and these are things that insurance companies are obviously protecting for. So when you're asked if you have an animal or if you have a dog on your home, understand that there are some animals that have a higher bite ratio. In these circumstances, these 8 tips will help in that situation if you're getting a puppy that might be one of those breeds. So if you ever have any questions at any point in time, obviously feel free to ask. We're real easy to get a hold of. We've got emails and websites and different stuff that you can send contact info to. And no obligation, we'll just answer your question for you and make sure you walk away with the best information possible to help you and your family. All right, Insurance Nick from Leadman Insurance, and we'll talk soon. Bye.